Today I'm going to take you through the financial analysis that I think you're going to find very interesting. Most people, when they're trying to figure out how much money they're losing due to leads falling through the cracks, they know they're losing money, but they usually haven't mapped out the figures and they don't know quite how much it is. So today should be pretty exciting for you because you're going to see it mapped out step by step to see exactly how much you're losing. And if you would like us to take you through your numbers, like with your specific numbers plugged in, we can always do that on a demo, no problem. And it's going to be more exciting because when you see the numbers, when you know that our technology can actually fix these numbers and help you recuperate this money, that's what actually makes us really excited because we get to help you. So we're going to do this example showing 10 salespeople, 10 agents. And obviously, if you have 100, you could just multiply these numbers by 10. If you have 5, just divide it by 2 and no problem. So let's assume that there are 3 high performers and you have 7 low performers. And let's assume that each high performer is getting about 3 new leads per day. So there's across 3 times 3 is 9 coming in per day for all the across all the high performers. And low performers, let's say about half a lead per day, so it's about 3 to 4 per week. So that's about 3.5 leads coming in for the low performers each day. So altogether, it's about 12 and a half leads coming in every day for you overall. Now we're going to project this over the course of a year because that's where the numbers get more meaningful. It's less important about the day to day, even though that's what our technology helps with. But when you project it over a year, it gives you much more realistic figures of what you're actually losing and what you can recuperate. So if we assume that the high performers are having about 10% falling through the cracks, whether it's a day later, 3 days, 7 days, 14 days, whatever it is, this is it could just because of how busy they are, they're not able to follow up perfectly all the time. This is what we're looking to fix. All right, so 10% of 9 leads per day is zero point 0.9, just under 1 per day. Let's assume $5,000 per sale. So zero point 0.9 times 5,000 is 4,500. So this is what's being lost each day when you actually project it out over the time and when you estimate it per year. If they're working 7 days per week, that's 4,500 times 7, which is $31,000 per week. 4.5 weeks per month, which is $140,000 per month, and $1.7 million per year. For the low performers, let's assume that 25% have fallen through the cracks, which is zero point 0.8, so 25% of 3.5 leads per day. That's 0.8 leads each day, still $5,000 per sale. So 0.8 times 5,000 is 4,300. If they're working 5 days a week, that's 4,300 times 5, which is $21,000 per week. And per month, it's 98,000, and per year, it's 1.1 million. So if we add up the 1.7 million of the high performers and 1.1 of the low performers, we're going to get 2.8 million dollars being lost per year because of this. Obviously, if there's 100 agents, then you multiply this by 10, which is 28 million. And if you have less than that, then you divide it accordingly. It's 576 leads per year. If you have 100 agents, it's 5,700 leads per year. And this is what we want to help you recuperate. But let's make the numbers a little more conservative and more realistic. Okay, so the high performers are losing this, and the low performers are losing this. Now, let's assume that the close rate for high performers is 25% only. Then that's going to come out to $425,000. And let's assume that the close rate for low performers is 15%, which is going to come to $177,000. So adding these two figures is going to bring us to $602,000 per year, which is equivalent to 120 leads per year. And this is basically the amount that we're looking to help you recuperate through our technology. Thanks.